right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot, to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Lands a nice straight. Ooh! Right on the button.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Nice defense to block that punch. Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. Nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller. Misses again with a right punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Oh, tags him with the overhand.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Stop.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Oh!
And a miss with the right hook. So there it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard, and a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Big left hand. Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch. Back and forth we go.
Beautiful body kick. Fast leg kick lands.
15 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Great shot from the top position.
Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he snaps off the jab yet again. Beautiful use of the jab, really, start to finish tonight. Did it in the previous round and picking up right where he left off here. Snapping off that jab.
Good jab.
Swing and a miss by Choi. Working the inside of that lead leg. Quick jab. Straight right hand now, just misses. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Nice straight right hand.
Good punch lands.
Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Leads with the right punch.
He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, nice jab to the head by Choi.
how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, so now his body language really starting to change, and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Beautiful combination. Great job getting to your kicks.
Lands a good series of kicks here. It's a nice jab by him there. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Just misses with the straight right. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
That kick lands.
Gets to the single collar tie now.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Set the pace and hit it first.
Just touching him with the jab. Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Straight to the body by Choi. All right, now touches him with the left. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Choi's shot there is blocked. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
3rd round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any sign. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. There's that side kick. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew.
Oh, he's wobbled now.
Oh, nice right hand. Lands a huge flying knee.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
devastating body kick lands. Way to hide that leg kick.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. And there's that jab.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Great punch lands with so much power. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just misses with a left hook there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Just missed with the left there. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
And then he throws an overhand right.
Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Oh, nice jab by the Korean Superboy. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, jabs in bunches here, splits the guard there, and continuing to keep his opponent at distance, courtesy of that crisp jab. Doing work with the jab there.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
45 seconds remain in the round. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Well, he'll need some Motrin in the morning, but at least in terms of the present, he's got to figure out a way to stop these body shots and get back in the fight. This is bad.
The only way for him to stay upright is to get a takedown. He takes one or two more of these body shots, he's going to go down. And honestly, he's as tough as they come. But you should not have to rely that much on your toughness. You got to do something different.
15 seconds. Push kick there to the body. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a couple deep breaths. Relax, breathe. Let's refocus things. You're looking a little careless out there. I need those hands to stay up, and I need you to...
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he could see almost everything coming in his direction. He's so well-versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defenses.
shoulder shot lands. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing. Oh, he's wobbling now. Man. He's in a lot of trouble now.
All right, so another stiff jab there. Really good use of that weapon, not unlike he did in the previous round.
That's a beautiful body kick.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Nice uppercut. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Clipped him with the right hand there. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Right hand, yup.
That high kick will get you spinning. Great land there.
Just over 2 minutes to go. It's a pretty good jab.
Nice punch to the head. Ooh, another shot to the head. Oh, great level change there.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
In the half guard.
Choi gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Choi gets caught by the straight punch. Oh, nice knee. So once again, no surprise, DC. The fighter with the longer reach, able to land another punch there. Nice job by him defensively there.
That was tough, yeah.
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, there's no denying his toughness, but how much damage to the body can one man take? At some point, the referee's got to get involved, I would think.
Well, this guy's as tough as they come. And his toughness is really showing right now. But should it really have to? That's the question now. Someone should save this man from himself.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Take a seat.
So there's the horn at the end of the round. Maybe a 10-8, maybe even a 10-7. He stunned his opponent multiple times in that round. Huge round from Choi. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Raises the guard to block the strike and now counters with a straight punch. So defense into offense there out of the longer fight.
Oh, inside kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy. Oh, the kick landed.
Just out of range with that left hook. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Choi gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Back and forth we go. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Went for the inside leg kick.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, the outside of that lead leg, the left thigh, really showing signs of bruising now. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Straight punch. Got the single collar tie. Toward the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Choi gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Oh, no!
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
Beautiful body kick.
Choi gets the single leg takedown.
He passed the half guard.
And he's back up. Overhand is true. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Clipped him with the jab. And that one certainly found the target. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, nice job to block the kick. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
You need to fight
elbow landed there.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy